So this is our agenda. Let's start with the first one, trainer introduction. My name is Prashant. People call me Prashant. Okay, I'm a SAP financial consultant. I have a more than 12 years of experience, including domain and SAP. I have completed my MBA in finance. Also, I have done a finance certification from IIM Bangalore. Uh, a- Along with that, I also done the certification in ECC Finance, S4HANA Finance. Okay, these all are SAP certifications. SAP Asset Accounting, Financial Close, and Group Reporting. So these are the certification I have done. I have worked on a multiple clients, almost 10 to 12 clients I have worked with through my career. Okay, Coca-Cola, Rolls-Royce, Ralph Lauren. These are some of the big clients which are associated with long time. Okay, I've done almost six implemented. Sixth one is going on. Two support project and one enhancement project in my career. So I almost complete all kind of projects in my lifetime. And I have SAP FICO with the PS, FM. PS is the PS is for the project system, FM for the funds management, TRM for the treasury and risk management. CFIN, which is central finance, very new skill in the market. Okay, along with S4HANA. SAP group reporting, one of the consolidation solutions, one of the very advanced tool and very niche skill in the market, and SAP Analytic Cloud, which I'm learning and working. Okay, one of the cloud solution for the analytics in SAP S4HANA. Okay, so these are my small introduction. So these are some batches which I get it after my clearing of examinations. Certification nowadays badges are provided by SAP. So this is a small introduction from my side. Let's go to the basic skills, basic prerequisites before you join a consultant or join in this training. What are the things that SAP FICO is expecting from you before joining a training? This is not a class, this is a training. It's a training. Why we call it training? Because it's a professional one. It's not a traditional classroom teaching like something I write in blackboard. It's not like that. It's a professional training. Okay. After you complete this training, you'll start as a professional IT professional or SAP professional. Okay. So what are things that is required before you start this training? MS Word, PowerPoint, Excel. Okay, this knowledge, minimum knowledge, not advanced in Excel, not advanced in Word, very nominal experience. Visio, it's a flowchart tool. If you know it, very good. If you don't know it, that's fine. It's for highly experienced people for designing any processes. Okay, if you don't know, that's fine. Any video calling app. Video calling app means Zoom, Teams, or WebEx, Google Meets. Nowadays, everyone knows after this pandemic come, everyone went to online. So nowadays, everyone knows how to use it. So that's also not a big thing. Now, what is the big thing is these two, English communication. English communication is one of the biggest thing that you have to take as a priority. Why? Because once you become a SAP FICO consultant, very less project you will work in Indian project. Almost all clients you will work with the US or North America or Europe or Middle East or Africa, South Africa or South America. So all of the people who using SAP, all the clients who are using SAP, the only language to communicate is English. So your English has to be that enough that your message, it's not like you should speak very good English or your accent has to be very great, no. But you should communicate in such a way that your message has to be received correctly. What are you trying to say? That has to be understood by the client. So that is something SAP is expecting. What else? Document writing. You need to know how to write a email, how to reply in an email, what are the style you're supposed to write, how you address to the client, okay, in the mail, okay, how you provide solutions, okay. So please be on mute. Okay, so these are the some things you should know, and along with the oral skills, you need to know how to talk to client, how to talk to your director, manager, team leads. Okay, this skill is very important. Second skill is basic accounting knowledge. Accounting knowledge is must, not advanced, very basic, like debit and credits. What is debit, what is credit, what is a financial what is You can say balance sheet, what is a profit and loss statement, okay, what is a reconciliations, trial balance. So very basic. If you take me, we ask me what kind of knowledge you require, 11th and 12th standard of commerce. Okay, 11th and 12th standard of commerce, that is required for SAP. Yes, there is more, like if you go with MCOM or charter level, there is a different tools in SAP, but not in FICO. Okay, so that is a different thing. So for FICO, 11th and 12th knowledge is enough. So these two are very, very important. You cannot ignore, cannot avoid. You have to remember this one. Okay. So what is SAP ERP? Okay, ERP, why a ERP concept required? For example, take an example of a company called LG. LG is a very big FMCD, fast moving consumer durables product company. Is selling AC, washing machine, TV, okay, refrigerators, all this across all over the world. Okay, so there are different departments available in that company, like finance department, purchasing department, inventory department. So all these departments are there. So if there is no ERP, what they do, either they will do day-to-day operation, whatever the day-to-day operations, like how much finance has, how much payment has come, how much material I have sold, how much product I have purchased, okay, who are joined, how much I pay to my employee. So these things has to be done either by pen and paper. Nowadays, no one doing it. Otherwise, you should use one tool or application in computer. Almost everyone is using that. Okay, application or tool. For example, there is a finance. Finance is using Tally. For example, Tally is very popular application, accounting application in the India. And HR is using PeopleSoft. So two different applications. Okay, and they are sending the data from HR to finance. How? Beyond me. Okay, they are sending data from HR to finance. Okay, what kind of data? For example, HR is responsible for the payroll to their employee. Yes, like the HR people has to pay in a month end to all the employees. They need to calculate what is the total, what is the taxes, what is the PF deduction, everything they calculate and set an amount, and they will send to finance team to do payment, because finance department is responsible for the payments. Right, finance department who do pay to their employees or any kind of payment. So HR department sends everything to finance department. So if there is a two different tool, HR is using PeopleSoft application, finance is using Tally application. Try to understand. This is the basic point. Okay. HR is using different application like PeopleSoft, finance is using Tally. If there is two different application and they need to send the data of the employees. So there are list of 100, 200, 500 employees. They need to extract in an Excel file, name, bank details, everything, and they send to finance department, please pay to our employee. Finance, okay, I can pay, there is no issue. Finance department pay it and send an acknowledgement that we have paid this amount. So there is two different applications. 100, 200 is understandable. Okay, we can do it. If there is 10,000, 20,000, 1 lakh employees, it's very difficult. There will be a there is a possibility of mistakes. There is a possibility of glitch. Okay, anything could happen. Okay, so here as ERP comes to the place, what ERP is telling. Okay, listen very carefully. This is what ERP is telling. For different department, production department responsible to manufacturing the product, sales department which is responsible to sales, CRM department is responsible to the marketing. So every department, all the department don't use different application. Use one single application where all the departments can work at one place. That is called ERP. What is ERP? ERP is nothing but a computer-based application. It's application. Okay, it's a computer-based application where all the departments can work at one place. Let me show you in SAP. Okay, so this is SAP. You can see account departments can work here. Okay, it's closed. Please be on mute if you don't have any questions. Okay. So SAP, so this is SAP. So you can see accounts department, accounting department, accounts people can work here. HR people can work here. In logistics, sales and distribution people can work. Production people can work. So all the people can work at one place. All departments can work at one place. So that is the ERP. So as the concept of ERP is a concept. It's not a tool. ERP is a concept. What is ERP? ERP full form is Enterprise Resource Planning. Okay. Enterprise means company, resource like man, machine, material, and planning. All these things will be happen in a computer-based application. It's nothing but a computer-based application. Okay. Hope everyone clear what is the ERP. ERP is one system, one software where all the departments can work at one place. Okay. 1 second. Okay. All the departments were work and work. That is a ERP. This is a concept. It's not a tool. On the basis of this concept, so many tools has been come in the market. So many applications are come in the market. What are the applications like NetSuite, Dynamics, which is a product of Microsoft, Oracle, Syspro, Epic, or Tally, PeopleSoft, QuickBooks, and SAP. But all of this market, SAP is the leader. Okay, it almost control 60 to 70% of the market. If you take, I'm talking about 2019-20 data. If you take Fortune 2000, you know what is Fortune 2000? It's the biggest 2000 company of the world. Okay, that means biggest 2000 companies in the world. 60 to 70% companies are using SAP as their ERP. Okay, so there is a lot of scope and SAP, no need to worry. Okay, no need to worry about it. A lot of scope on SAP. Now, SAP is what? SAP is a company which is providing ERP as one of the solutions. ERP, which is ERP as a one of its solution. There are some other solutions like business warehouse. Warehouse means it's a data center where all the data getting stored. Cloud solutions. Okay, it's giving so many other things. It's giving Fiori applications. So many other. ERP is one of the solution. It was the full form of SAP is a system application product in data process. They started in 1972 by 5 IBM employees. Okay, it was developed on ABAP language. It's a coding language is ABAP, like C, C++, Java is a language, coding language. ABAP is one of the language. Okay, there are different people who trained in ABAP language. So this is a SAP. Okay, now let's go. So what are the modules available in SAP? Okay, what is the modules? So what is the modules means? There are different departments. Just come here. There are different departments like production, finance, sales, different department people. Also, if someone is working, if you are working in a company, you know the department. If you don't know the company, you can ask some of the colleagues or students or some of your relatives that working, I am working in sales. Someone is saying, I am working in HR. Someone is telling I'm working in a factory, that means production. Someone is telling that I'm a chartered accountant or ICW, I'm working in a finance department. Okay, so there are different people in different departments. Everyone has their own way of working, own day-to-day operations. Okay, no one matches to each other. So at that point, what SAP does, SAP is telling don't use the different at one place. I am segregating every department as one module. Okay, one module. If you are working in finance, okay, if you are working in finance, you will work in a SAP FICO. That means only finance people will work in FICO module. That's why accounting knowledge is required, basic accounting knowledge. Only finance people will work in production. Okay, in factories, they will work in only PP module. MM people, MM module. SD people, SD module. HR people, HR module. So different. So these are called functional modules. Functional modules, it is a front-end modules. It's the day-to-day operations will happen in this module. CRM for marketing. There are a lot of modules are there, almost 28. Someone says 28, someone says 42. Moreover, take from 25 to 45 modules are available. Okay, these are the functional modules. There are some technical modules. Okay, technical means ABAP, XIB. So these are the backend modules. Okay, so these for this coding knowledge is required. But for this application, no coding knowledge is required. This is one of the very few IT jobs. Okay, one of the very few IT jobs where coding knowledge is required. Okay, and when you work in SAP FICO, you only work in SAP FICO, not in production planning, PP or MM or SD. There are different consultants who can work in that. Okay, so this is the beauty of this SAP. You work in only one of the fraction of the product, not in whole product, and you don't need a coding knowledge, but 0% coding knowledge required to start a SAP FICO career. Okay, so there are finance, so there are SAP finances. Okay, SAP finance means it's a group of products, group of modules which is used by the finance department. Finance department, core finance department, director or CAs in the company, they work in a finance department. Okay. They not only use FICO module, they also use FSCM, BPC, group reporting, some of the modules. So you need to learn SAP FICO first. After you work in 2-3 years or 4 years down the line, then you slowly move to group reporting and central any other module. These are all advanced modules. So the best combination after you working in 5 years down the line, best combination is FICO with group reporting or FICO with BPC or FICO with FSC. This is the best combination. Okay. If you know ABAP, that's also very good. That's a plus. Okay, so this is the FICO, SAP FICO. So I open a question and answer. If you have any question comes to your mind about what we have come through now, you can ask. If any kind of question, if you do not understand anything, okay. If you do not understand, don't hesitate to ask. Yeah, Krishna. So you can ask in Telugu, Hindi. I can talk.
Hi, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
So my name is Krishna, sir. I am
Yes,
from
sir.
CA final background, sir. CA background, sir.
Yeah. So you completed
Sir,
CA?
sir, one group remaining, sir.
Yes. Okay. Fine.
Sir, I have no degree, sir. With the CA entry, I am eligible, sir. Am I eligible?
Yeah. You can eligible. For this.
But some others are outside, sir, telling that without degree,
No.
you can't able to job, sir.
You have completed ICW?
IPCC, sir. CA IPCC, sir.
No. Have you completed CMA or ICW?
No, CMA, sir.
Okay.
Only CA, sir. CA
Okay,
IPCC.
then you need a degree. To be honest, okay, if you do complete in CA or ICW or whichever CMA is now, any one of the two, or CS, company secretary, any one of the three you completed, then you don't need a degree.
Okay, sir.
So if you completed, that's fine.
Okay, I have only CA enter, sir.
Okay, then you can complete the degree, right? 1 year, 2 year down the line. Not a problem. CA enter also nowadays everyone is taking. It's not a big thing.
Everyone taking, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Nowadays also they are also taking. Everyone taking.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So hope you understand what is a FICO, what is F5, what is SAP, everyone, right? If any question did you don't understand, please let me know. I'll explain again. Okay. We are organization where we do not hesitate to explain again and again. We always explain. Okay.
Hi.
Yes, sir.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, this FICO is basically only the finance only, right?
Yeah, only finance only.
Only finance. Okay. As I said, we need a little bit knowledge of accounting.
Yeah, little bit knowledge. If you don't have knowledge, go to Udemy. Udemy, you know, right? Udemy.com.
Okay.
Udemy.com. It's a learning website. Take a small course, 250 or 300 of accounting.
Okay. No. I'm a background of accounting. Just
Okay,
asking.
I'm asking, I'm telling to everyone, if anyone do not have background in accounting, go to Udemy, take a small course, 4 hours lecture enough. Okay, it's also helpful for your life also, other careers also. Okay, if you have some accounting knowledge, basic accounting knowledge.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, can I join with only re-enter, sir? Yes.
Yeah, you join, sir. Not an issue. You
Sir,
can
but
join.
okay,
Okay.
okay, okay, sir.
If no question, let's continue. Okay. So let's come to very interesting topic, that is position in SAP. So once you complete this training, what kind of jobs are there in the market? Three kind of jobs are available in the market. One, you can be an end user, which is called a process associate. Okay, what is process associate work or end user work? It's kind of data entry, not exactly data entry, but they have data which need to enter in SAP. Like they need to do the vendor invoice, journal entry. They have some T code like MIRO, Myro, and they will do the they will do some entry for incoming invoices. Okay, otherwise they will do the vendor invoice in FB60, or they will do some payment. Okay, FDS 53 incoming payments. So these kind of things, they have data, they need to enter. They have a printout or in a mail, they need to see and look and enter. But including that one, the end user has to know the processes like P2P, like procure to pay, order to cash, MTS, make to stock, make to order. So these kind of scenario, or we can say hire to retire. So this kind of scenario, they need to know it. Okay, that is also we are going to provide. You can join as an end user once you complete the SAP FICO. Other kind of job available is consultant. What is a consultant? You become a SAP FICO consultant. Let's try to understand with a diagram how the SAP business market works. 1 second, let me share again. Okay, let me share. Try to understand. If you do not understand, ask me. Okay, so very interesting and very important. For example, there is a company called LG. Try to understand this diagram. LG is a company which is manufacturing TV, washing machine, ACs. Okay, they're using Tally, PeopleSoft, JDA, Hyperindex, single application for day-to-day operation. Suddenly they realized, not suddenly, they realized that is more cost and not effective to my business. I want to move to SAP. I don't want to go with the multiple application. I want to use one application instead of using these all. So what they do, since they are not expertise in SAP, they are expertise in manufacturing things like AC, TV, and all. So who is expertise? There are so many service provider in the market like TCS, Wipro, Infosys, Cognizant, Capgemini, Accenture, Entity, Mindtree, okay, ITC, Deloitte, PwC, KNY. It's a lot many, like 20, 30. In India, 100 are registered. So they decided, no, I'll go with the TCS. Okay, they will go with the TCS. Now TCS said, okay, I am a service provider, but I cannot give you the SAP license. So TCS, what they do, they will go to SAP Labs, who is a mother product based company, which is who sell the SAP application. They go to the, tell them LG wants to use SAP. So SAP, what they do, they give a license, taking some money, not money, lot of money, taking lot of money from LG and give the license. So now LG have license to use SAP. They can install in their system. Okay, they can install in their system. Okay, so SAP now they have license. They can install in the system, but still they do not have expertise to install. They implement, install. They do not have expertise to implement. What they are doing in accounting, in finance, in Tally, okay, they do not know how to use in SAP FICO. Okay, because Tally is for accounting, SAP FICO is also for accounting and finance. They don't know how to use. What they do, they again go to TCS. TCS says, okay, please help me to implement SAP in my system, in my computers. I'm using this old software. Please remove all this and use this one. Tell me how to do it. So TCS, what they does, they will hire some consultant like you, SAP FICO consultant, PP consultant, MM consultant. And they hire people like you to implement SAP into the LG software. Okay, they implement SAP into the LG software, all the computer systems. Okay, as a FICO consultant, you need to implement SAP Finance, SAP FICO into the LG computer system. Okay, to implement, you need three things. First thing is you need a basic English communication knowledge. Without communicating, how you talk and understand the requirement of LG in finance? First, you need to talk and requirement. Second is basic accounting knowledge. Without accounting knowledge, how you can understand what they're doing, how they're doing vendor invoice, how they're doing customer invoice, how they're doing asset acquisition, how they're doing asset depreciation. So you need this knowledge as well. That's why basic accounting knowledge required. How many happen? Two, right? First is English, second is accounting. Third is you need to know SAP FICO skills. Okay, what is SAP FICO skills? So what is SAP FICO skills? We have, I think everyone got it. There is a course overview. Let me do it. Okay. So there is a course overview. So this is the SAP FICO skills. You need to go to each and every one. You need to understand the requirement of LG, which is your client, and implement the same thing. What you are going to implement, like creation of vendors, okay, vendor payment. So these things you need to. One second. Why it is not mute? Oh. So you need to do all these things, bank settings, how to do your bank settings. So all these things you need to do in your SLG system. So for that, what is this training all about? Or how to implement SAP FICO in a system? So what are the steps involved? So it is a very basic thumb rule. You need to understand all this steps, why we are using it. Okay. And then only you can give as a SAP FICO consultant. Everyone clear? What is a consultant job? Yes, no? Can I get a yes? Or in a chat? Don't understand, let me know. I'll explain again.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So if you don't understand, let me know. I will just tell you how to.
Yeah, go ahead, nice.
Yeah. So this is the job. So this is the job of a consultant. How you do it, what you do it. Okay, as a SAP FICO consultant, you need to do this. Okay, consultant. It's a very high growth job. Okay, there is an unlimited growth. Highest package I won't tell you, but it is very beyond. Okay, I'm not talking about the package, but the career is very good. You can talk to any one of your colleagues, friends who are in the SAP market. Okay, now it's a tester. Tester is very simple. Whatever a consultant develops or do, that is being tested by the tester. They have some tools like HPQC or Tosca, some third-party tools. They will, if you join a company like Capgemini or Accenture or TCS, they will get you hired. They will train you in some of the tools and they'll tell you to test this SAP. Thus, again, this is not a very much high career oriented. This is also not much high career oriented. This is a very good opportunities and growth in a SAP market. So this is the small glimpse of how a consultant works, what they do. Okay, let's take an example. Let me do an example so you can understand very clearly what SAP is doing, how a consultant works. Very small example, try to understand. Okay, I'm not going very deep, you might not got. For example, there is a company called Dell. Okay, Dell is a company which is going to use SAP. Okay, Dell, it is a US based company. Okay, they have two operations. One is in US. Okay, one is in India. one is in India. Okay, and we need to, and they are doing businesses from US. They are doing business in 3-4 states, 3-4 other countries. For example, they are doing business in Canada. They're doing business in maybe Mexico. Okay, they're doing business in maybe Panama or Cuba or India. From India also, they're doing business in 3-4 areas. For example, they're doing business in China. Okay, they're doing business in Nepal. They're doing businesses. For example, Bangladesh. Okay, here this is a group of company. Try to understand. Okay, this is a group of company where the headquarters situated. Dell is a US based company where the headquarters situated. It operating, for example, I'm not giving any true like real example. For example, it is working in 2 countries. One is in US, one is in India. Okay, US also they are registered like Dell Inclusive something incorporated. In India also Dell Private Limited like that. Okay, from US they are exporting the Dell laptops in Canada, Mexico, Cuba like countries, and India they are exporting in China, Nepal, or Bangladesh. Okay, so this is their business function. This is their business function. Let's map it in SAP. This is something they are doing in the business. Let's map in SAP. Let's do it in SAP. How they are doing it. So what I do, I'll just go to, and don't like think these things are very new to you. Okay, SPRO finance enterprise structure. First, I'll define the company, financial accounting. First, I define the company. My company name is Dell. Okay, Dell group of companies. I'll give some description like that. Group of companies. Okay, it's in New York, for example. I don't know where it is. New York City, New York. Country is in US, United States. Language is English. Okay, EN for English. And currency is US dollars, US American dollars, USD. Let me save it. Okay, save. So my company is created, Dell company. Now I'm going to create some branches. My branches are in US and India. Branches. So I need to register a company in US, also in India. Let's do a branch that is called company code. Okay, company code. Let's create. First is the Dell US. I'll just give Dell US. Okay, Dell US means it's a Dell US company. Dell US company. Okay, it's a branch. Okay, it's situated again in New York. Yes. Any question? No, right? Okay, it's in country in US, United States. Currency is USD. And language is English. Enter. Save. So I'll just give US. I'll explain again when the regular class starts. Okay. My company, US company is created. Okay, which is a US company code is created, which is a branch, one of the offices in US. One more company I have in India. DLIN. I give something like that. Dell US, I'll give India IN. IN represent India. It's in New Delhi, for example. Okay, New Delhi. Country is India, IN. India. In India, what currency we use?
INR.
INR, rupees. Right? Indian rupees. We are using Indian rupees. English language also English. Don't give Hindi or Telugu or Tamil or Kannada. Okay. English. In India, official languages. I mean, the company's language is English. Save. Need to give here India. Country is India again. Enter. So we have created the Dell. Okay, so we have done this one. 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 Company code and this one. Let's do some of the area we are doing exports here. In India, we have India office. Okay, please be on mute if you have no questions. Okay, in India, we have registered a company like Dell India Private Limited, but we are exporting to China, Nepal, and Bangladesh. No company required, registered required is there. Only we are exporting some of our customers. So in that place, what I'll do, I'll create a business area. I will create, these are my business areas where I do business. Okay, for example, Dell India is I'm doing create two businesses. Let's create some business areas. So how to create it? Go to define business area, execute. This is called execute option. New entries. Okay, something like DL, I'll just give China, CH, like Dell China business area. For example, I'll give Dell Sri Lanka, DL Sri Lanka, which represent Dell Sri Lanka business area. One more, I'll give DLCA for Canada, DLCA, Dell Canada business area. This is supposed to do. So this is a small example how we do a company code, business area. So these are one of the steps how we do it. If I go here top, define company, assign company code to company, business areas. Okay, define company code. So these are some steps how you do it as a consultant. You need to first, you need to understand from Dell business user like finance. So you need to talk to your client. For Dell is your client, you need to talk. So tell me, what is your organization structure? So they will tell Dell US is my headquarters, where all CEOs, CFOs are seated. I will tell US, we are doing operation in US. We have registered a company in India, Dell India Private. We registered a company. Okay, fine. This is a company code. Two company code I'm going to create. Business area. Okay, where are you doing business? I'm doing business China, Mexico, Cuba, Bangladesh, everywhere. So you will create one business area for each one. So this is what you're supposed to do as a business consultant. And this is one-time activity. If you create once, then you can use it lifelong. If you create a one company code, then you can create lifelong. No need to create again and again and again. It will save for every time. So this is how the configuration looks like. This is as a SAP FICO consultant, you do these things. Hope everyone understood. I tried to explain a very simple language. Maybe I could have faster, but this is how we do it. When we go in the classes, regular classes, this will be very simple and very ethnic way. I will explain you everything. Okay. So this is a consultant. So these are the push as a consultant, you do this kind of things. Now let's go to the career path. So how you grow as a career? First you will join as a junior consultant, then consultant, senior consultant, team leads, project manager, senior project manager. Okay, this designation are different from company to company. So it's all about the experience. For one, how much experience, which designation you will get. Don't go with the experience, because some companies require 8 years of experience to become a project manager. Some companies 10 years of 12 years of experience required. So again, it varies to companies to company. Okay. After doing the course, what are the companies are hiring? So I categorized in three ways. One is dream company, one is service-based company, one is product company. Okay. What is service company? Service like TCS, IBM, okay, Accenture, HCL, TCS, Wipro, Infosys. So these are the service-based companies. Okay. Openings are a lot higher in this. Lot higher. And so much of openings are there in this company. Okay. In SAP. Now, dream companies, what is a dream company? Very good package, very good projects. Okay, like SAP Labs, Deloitte, EY, PwC, KPMG. Apple and Google. Nowadays, Apple and Google also opened an office here in India. They are also hiring. Okay. So product-based company, again, there's some product like Colgate, Nestle, they have in-house SAP team. Okay, this is also more than dream company because the package is more higher. Okay, if it is giving 1x, then these companies giving 3x salary. Okay, but they need some experience, 5, 7, 8 years of experience minimum. Then only they will hire you. So my suggestion, when you start your career, go with the service-based company. The learning opportunities are more. If you get dream company, that's well and good. Okay. So this is all about SAP. Last segment, let's go to the training procedure. What is the training procedure for us? We are doing online classes every day. Okay, Monday to Friday, 1 hour every day. Okay, the course will be completed in 3 to 4 months. Okay, 3 month ECC, 1 month HANA. 2 months ECC, 1 month HANA. Hardly 3 to 4 months. 3 months we are committed. Take it as a 3.5 months. Okay, we are going to explain each and every step what we have committed here in this course. We will not leave any steps completed. We will provide some training materials. Okay, we will provide some SAP books. You can see it here. These are some training interview questions, everything. Training materials, SAP press. Okay, if SAP press, if I go this one, SAP controlling, we giving this free. Okay, SAP, everything is included in this course. So configuring, controlling in ERP. Okay, if you open the price, SAP CO e-press, you open this one and see what are the price of this book. Okay, if I open this controlling, the price of the book is $69, $70. What is the price of a $70 if Indian rupees? $70 is 5,300. So one book 5,300, which we are providing in this course. Means we are not taking any charges. We will provide all the books. Okay. So almost if you take almost 30 to 40, 50,000 books we are providing to you. 50,000 rupees books we are providing in this course. Okay, a lot of books are there. Materials also available. We have SAP materials. Okay, FICO course, whatever, all the groups, all the modules we are providing. Okay, so many documents are there. A lot of documents are there. Okay. One second. Lot of documents are there. So don't worry about the documents. Documents we have full. So apart from that, we will provide a practice server. Okay, for do practice what I've done here. So for individual individual people, you will get an individual ID for practice. Okay. What else we have given? We have a dedicated WhatsApp group. You can see we have a group 7:30 a.m. batch, 7:30 p.m. batch. Okay, people, we are going to share the drive link. So all the classes are recorded and every day it is being uploaded in the drive. If you see this one, this recording is being uploaded every day, 17, 16, 17, 21, 22, 23, 24. So every day it is recording. Recording happens and upload in the drive, and the drive access we will provide to you. Okay. Also, we have a doubt question answer session. You can see some people asking questions, sir, how to solve it? Tell me how to do it. I try to maintain number range. Okay, I try to explain all these things to the people, to the candidates. So don't worry about the doubts and all. Also, we are preparing for the interview. We're giving some real-time scenario and advanced scenario to crack an interview. Okay, these are very important real-time and advanced scenarios. Okay, we also support certification. If you want to do certification, our organization Shrestha is supporting SAP. We are a licensed or authorized partner for SAP for certification kind of thing. So you can come back to us for if you want to do certification, or if you have any reference, you can provide us. We can provide you the certification. So this is all about the demo, what is SAP, what you are going to do, okay, what your work as a consultant, what you will do, how your career will be grow. Okay, I'm not talking about the packages and all, but yes, I was supposed to talk about that what we are doing, supposed to do, what are the career path. Okay, package, don't worry about the package. Package is very, very good. If you have 2-3 years or 5 or 3 years experience, okay, real time, then don't worry about the packages. Package is very, very good. Okay, you should concern about the knowledge, not about the package. If you get the knowledge, package will come to you. Okay, if you have the knowledge, and SAP is one of the skills, they will not see you which degree you have, whether you are art students or science students or commerce students or chartered accountant. No, only basic degree or any kind of certification is required. Second, they will not ask your percentage. Have you passed 60%, 80%, or third class or second class 40%? They will not ask you. Only they will see two things. One is knowledge, second is English communication, and third is accounting knowledge. These three, if you are good at it, then no one can stop you. So this is all about SAP demo. I have opened my question and answer session. If you have any question and answer.
Yeah, I mean, hi. Yeah, actually, you're saying a very good package. I'm not asking about what will be the package and everything. So how well as a fresher will have openings, and how well see when this is my as a first I mean, I don't have any experience after learning of FICO. So
Okay, got your question.
yeah.
What is your package if you start fresh? Okay.
No, not about the package. I'm asking how. I mean, how about the experience? I'm asking. As a fresher, we are learning the FICO, and we'll be out after 4.5 or 5 months.
Mhm.
And how we come across, like we'll get in. I mean, how will we get a job? Like we don't have any experience nowadays. Everyone is asking about the experience.
Don't bother about experience. Talk to GK sir. Okay, he's one of our he's our director. Talk to GK sir. He will explain about the experience. Don't bother about experience. Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
He can explain. You will contact your Spock. He will provide you GK sir's number.
Okay.
He will explain you about the packages,
Okay.
experience and all that.
Done.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other question?
Yeah, sir. How about resume preparation and placement assistance? Is that
Placement assistance we have associated with Yash Technology and Atos.
Mhm.
Okay. Accenture also now we are talking. I mean we are in terms. So placement assistance we are providing. Don't worry about the placement assistance. But uh, I want to tell one thing that you don't need the if you go with the right path and come with the training in the right way, you don't need assistance. You will get your job on your own. Okay, no one can stop you. Okay, you will get a better package than what we have assistance if you go with the how we do. If you don't get, we are there to provide you assistance, job assistance. Okay, got
yeah,
your
yes, sir.
answer.
Yes. And how about resume building and all?
Resume building, we can okay, I'll tell you how to build a resume, but you have to write your own, because what happens, this is one of the flaws in the market. So resume building, they will provide to a company or something like that. All the resume looks like same. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I always suggest to my people or my whoever joins in the training, write your own hand. I'll guide you how to write. Okay. Use your own language. Okay. No, you okay. Interviewer, when I take also interview, I will take only 30 to 40 seconds to see the resume, not read in very detail. I try to find what you have done, how many projects you work, what type of project you work, and what are the key skills you have worked. That's all. It takes me hardly 30 seconds to 1 minute. Okay. So better to write your own language, so at least you know what you have written. Okay. So we will assist you how to prepare a document, resume preparation. Okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. We always go with the right way. Okay. There is a easy way and right way. We always go with the right way. Okay. Don't bother about it. Okay. Any other questions? No, sir, we are not going. Okay, the project is in real time, but we are not going to provide any real time. It's not like internship and anything, to be honest. Okay, we will provide you the job assistant and how to crack an interview. Okay, but as a internship kind of thing or real-time project, yes, we are providing very few, okay, very few, but not we cannot promise that one. Okay, better I'll be honest with you. I cannot promise to I provide you or we are going to provide any project. But yes, one thing we can do, we can give you the job assistance and help you to get placed in a company. Yes. Any other question?
And sir, just one more question. So I have total 5.5 years of experience in SAP FICO as an end user. Okay, so if tomorrow if I'm going as a consultant after this training, if I just manipulate my resume saying as I have worked as a consultant.
Yeah, one second. I got your question. Okay, let me answer you. Let me answer. All the experience counts. Okay, if you have domain experience, very well. If you don't have domain accounting experience, that's also good. Okay, all the experience counts. Okay, don't worry about that. My experience code lapse or somewhere, or you can tell here and there. Nobody cross checks. Okay, I know how the companies work, how the HR department works. Don't bother about. If you have payslip, right?
Yes.
You have the offer letter from Capgemini or somewhere.
Yes, I do have.
Then you are good. Okay, don't worry.
And yeah, the question is, if I go as a consultant, like keeping like 2 years as
Yes. I got your question. I got your
job.
question. Yes.
After going, will I able to manage with this training whatever I'm getting?
Yeah. You'll get to manage. Okay, this training all about the live project, how you going to work. Okay, one thing I missed to say, we have a project class. Okay, 4 hours dedicated session that will train you how to work in a real-time environment. Okay, how the real-time environment works, that I will train you in that one. Okay, if you want to a sample not sample, if you want to know, you can join one of our classes. Okay, so that will train you how to work in what is the training process and how you can cope up with the work environment. Okay, and about your question, I got your question. That's why I'm telling you that you can, yes, 2 years, 1 year down the line, you can write it like a consultant or something. That's fine.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other question?
So probably when can we expect these sessions, like classes?
Date has not been decided, but it will take a little bit. Okay, maybe 1 week or 1.5 week, because to be honest, I am traveling abroad for some days. Okay, so after 1 week or something, I'm going to London, Europe countries, so some days for a client, for a work only, not to this one. So it will take a 1 week or somewhere. Okay, we start.
Okay. So class will be morning time only, right, sir?
We have not finalized. Almost it is morning. Okay. Any other questions?
Hello.
Yes.
Just want to ask a small question. So we will be also trained on the GL and GL to GL processing as well, right?
Yes. GL, accounts payable, accounts receivable, asset accounting, taxes, and everything.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any other question? Okay. If not, please connect with your responsible spot, Preeti ma'am, Razia ma'am, Divya ma'am, whoever. Just please connect with your responsible. Yes. Anyone is asking?
Yeah, will you cover the month-end activities like whatever going on in real-time projects?
Yeah. We are going to cover that. So almost everything we have covering, almost everything. Okay, don't worry, we are going to leave something. We are almost cover everything. Okay, don't worry about it. What are you doing in SAP? That's everything we are going to cover as a finance department. Okay, you become a pro when you complete the consultant, but you have to go in the right way, complete your assignments on right time. Okay. Okay. Please, if let me open for one more minute the session. If any more questions. If no, then we can wind up and discuss too. We can wind up the call and please discuss with your responsible SPOC like Preeti ma'am, Rajna ma'am.
Sure, sir. So far from my end, there is nothing. So everything is clear. Thanks for clarifying all my queries. Thank you.
If any
Thank-
queries, please connect with your fees and everything. Please connect to your responsible SPOC. Okay.
Okay. Thank
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.